Alright, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be reviewing Thursday, June 24th, MLB games. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Last night, the biggest story, just at the top here, Cubs threw a combined no-hitter against the LA Dodgers. It's the first combined no-hitter in Cubs history, I believe. So that's pretty exciting for them. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. I know the Cubs were a huge underdog last night, so big surprise across the league. Before we get into the games, go down there, hit that like, hit that red subscribe button. We are 8 people away from hitting the goal of 100, hoping to get that by the end of the weekend at the Power Rankings time. So if you're new to the channel, just give me a little subscribe down there. We're 8 away, 100. Exciting times. Let's get into it. First game of the day, New York Yankees 8, Royals 1. And the Yankees, ever since that comeback yesterday, they've just been offensively been good, and this is a series possibly the Yankees needed to get going. They're now 6 games above 500, which is what they need. Judge and Gary Sanchez and Stanton, the heart of their lineup, combined for 8 hits in this game and 6 RBIs. They're just that's exactly what the Yankees need. Judge hits his 16th home run of the season, Sanchez his 13th, and Voit, they really miss this guy. He hit his 3rd home run of the season. This guy, even though he's batting .211, he's been making a big difference with some clutch hits along the way so far. Jameson Taillon goes 6.1, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, and they bring in Cordes for the close in this situation. Keller goes 5, 4 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. He's 6-8 on the season. And then the Royals fall short, and the Yankees, like I said, this was a clutch win. They needed it really bad. Athletics 5, Rangers 1. Athletics taking care of business against the Rangers in this series. They come out with the series win. I know there was some talk in the Power Rankings videos that the Athletics, they've had an easy schedule. But that's what you're supposed to do when you're playing the easier teams. You're supposed to win, and that's what the Athletics have been doing. Very much keeping them in the hunt for a division lead here. We have Lowry hitting his 6th home run of the season. It's the only home run in this game. Came in that 4th inning to give them a 4-1 lead. They put up 3 in that first inning. Didn't really have to look back after that. Rangers had 7 hit 9, but only managed to score 1 run. So Allard goes 6, 4 earned runs, 1 K. Bassett now 8-2 on the season. He's been quietly very good this season. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned runs, 4 Ks. His ERA is 3.25. He hit up 104 pitches. That's exactly what the A's doing. Their rotation has been a big part of their success this year. Blue Jays 9, Orioles 0. And the Blue Jays they're starting on a little streak of their own after that little cold streak they had. And honestly, they've been using the Orioles to kind of do it. They've played the Orioles back-to-back weeks now, and now they've won, 4-1. So that's pretty much what they've been doing. And the Jays got out pretty big here. They saw Kremer last week, and then they got to him real quick in this game, putting up 6 in that first. And it was 9-0 by the end of the 3rd, and they didn't have to really look back after that. Gurriel Jr. hit his 8th home run of the season. That was a grand slam for the Blue Jays. And Vladdy Guerrero, he is now up to 24 home runs on the season, hitting one off Plutko. Solo shot. K goes 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 8 Ks, which is by far the best I've seen K pitch all season. 1 and 2 now in the season. Kremer, last 1 out, 6 earned runs, 5 walks. He's 0-7 on the season. Just clicked the wrong button there, so give me a sec. Moving along, we have the Astros 12, Tigers 3. Astros win streak now up to 11 games. Baddoo leading the Tigers' way here with 3 hits at the top of the order. He's getting his average up. It's almost at 300. Pretty great stuff for him. But they fall short, of course. The Astros, hottest team in baseball. It was 8-1 about halfway through this game. The Astros put up 4 insurance runs in the 9th. Not needed, but they did it anyway. Alvarez, 12th home run of the season. Luis Garcia, 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks. He's been great. Urena, 3.2, 4 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 0 6. Still a little bit rough there. He's 2-8 on the season. Tigers fall short in this one. This game is the rubber match between the Rays and Red Sox, and it did not disappoint. It was a complete pitcher's battle all the way through. Boston had a no-hitter going for quite some time in this game, but they ended up losing this one in pretty much walk-off fashion, and by pretty much it was walk-off fashion, but Barnes threw a wild pitch that ended up cashing the winning run. Pretty disappointing because Pivetta had a great outing, 6.20 hits given up, 8 strikeouts, no earned runs. He had a no-hitter, but they pulled him out pretty much in that 7th inning because this game it's a must-win for both teams, right? They're battling for that top of the division, and they can't risk. No-hitters, they come and they go, but these kind of things, they needed to win. But Walker, on the other side, lasted 5 innings pitched, earned 7 Ks, bouncing back from that rough start he had in Seattle last week. So pretty interesting there. But the Rays, they pull it off. The Wander Franco watch, he went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. So hopefully we don't see this guy go down the same route that Kelenic went for the Mariners. But so far it's kind of looking similar after 3 games. Reds 5, Braves 3. And I had to give Castellanos the front page of this one because he had a 2-hit, 4 RBI night, a big part of Cincinnati's win. In this case, he had his 14th home run of the season. Freddie Freeman, his 17th, and Albus, his 12th. They're coming a little bit short, though. The Braves continue to just struggle, and they can't break that 500 barrier. They're now on a little bit of a losing streak since they got close again for like the 5th time this season. Chavez goes 2.1, 2 earned runs. And Santillan goes 6, 1 earned, 8 Ks, which is pretty crazy. That was a nice outing for him. I haven't seen him pitch personally, so it'll be interesting to watch him develop along the way here. He's looking good so far. Nationals 7, Marlins 3. So the Nationals are now 500. 500 ball club, which basically puts them in 2nd in this division, right behind the Mets. And considering the Mets' injuries, the Nationals are very much in contention to win this division, which to me is a little bit insane considering how they started the season. They were 5-0 after 2, and then up to 7-0 after 7. Nationals got out to an early lead here. Kyle Schwarber continues to just crush the ball. Hottest guy in the National League. 2 home runs in this game. He's up to 21 on the season, batting in that leadoff 2-hit, 4 RBI performance. On the other side, we have Chaz Chisholm hitting his 9th home run of the season. He had a nice 2-hit, 3 RBI performance as well. Potico's 3, 5 earned runs, 6 strikeouts for a little bit of a rough outing. Joe Ross, 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 8 Ks. Nationals are getting their bottom of their rotation to really step up here with Ross and Fede. They've both had some very good outings along the way here. And keep your eyes out because these Nationals, they are storming their way to the top of the division. Cleveland 4, Twins 1, and Cleveland taking care of business against the Twins. They needed to try and maintain pace with the Chicago White Sox at the top here. It was 1-1 going into the 8th, and Cleveland put up a nice 3 spot that found them the win, really. No home runs at all in this game from either team, which is pretty interesting. Barrios goes 6.1, 1 earned run, 9 Ks. Barrios has been great. Minnesota can't really say that their pitchers have been too good this season, but they can't complain about Barrios. He's been consistent. He's been keeping his team in games and performing what they expect from him. Mejia on the other side goes 6, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, and probably his best start now as a Cleveland Indian. It's been great to watch him. Karinchak gets his 9th save of the season. Moving along, we have the Pirates 8, Cardinals 2. So in this National League Central, it's kind of a tale of 2 stories. It's been kind of a story that's been developing over the past couple of days, and that the Cubs and Brewers are on the rocket ship to the moon, and the Cardinals are just falling apart down the stretch, and it continues to be that case, losing again here to the Pirates. And it wasn't even really that close. The Pirates were 2-1 was probably the closest before they blew it open in the 4th and made it 5-1. They added some insurance runs along the way, and as I said, 8-2 was the final. Reynolds, 13th home run of the season. Adam Frazier, his 4th. Evans, his 5th. So home run parade for the Pirates, and we still don't get the home runs from the Cardinals, and they continue to kind of have some offensive struggles, especially lately. Nootbaar's in there, goes 1 hit on the night. Carlos Martinez goes 5 earned runs, 7 walks, and 2 strikeouts. His ERA is 6.78. And if the Cardinals are going to rely on this guy to be a big part of the rotation, we'll see them not making the playoffs, that's for sure. Chad Cole goes 6, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts. He's now 2-4 in the season, bringing that ERA down. Pirates are really starting to come into some sort of form. Like, they're not the laughing stock that they are unless you're watching some of their games and some of their highlights that they make and some of those throwing errors that we've seen, like the bias thing. But there you have it. Pirates beat the Cardinals. And moving along to the last game, there was some talk from what I watched leading up to this game that this could be a flat spot for the Dodgers, considering they had come out of the Padres series, very hyped series, and getting swept and maybe fall flat here. But you also expect them to come out firing for those exact same reasons. But the Cubs keep them in a no-hit situation combined across the board from all their teams here. Davies goes 6, 5 walks, but 0 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. And then they had Tempura, Chaffin, and Kimbrel come in to close out the no-hitting situation. Buehler goes 6, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks in the loss. Picking up his first loss of the season, and Dodgers falling short here, no hit. But they did get, 8 walks throughout the night. So falling short, big win for the Cubs. They're now back to tied with the Brewers for the top of that division. And yeah, that's the 10 games for the day. Welcome to the channel. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. X-Teal, I'll just say. I know you've been around since the very beginning, so welcome to a morning live show here. Just wrapping things up. Big win for the Reds last night. I know you're a big fan of them, so that's huge. They're very much in this National League Central. I think that's going to be the most interesting division around the MLB to close things out. But yeah, thanks for everyone that watches the video. Again, we are 8 subscribers away from 100, hoping to make it there. So if you get there, hit that red button, join the squad, join the comment section. Let's keep the discussion going, and we'll see everyone for the next video. Peace out.